All right, so welcome to what I want to start as a new session called Real Talk with Cece. All right, so I'm pretty upset regarding things happening currently in the world, particularly Chicago. Now, I know most of you have already seen this or have heard about it, but the young lady who was found deceased in the freezer of a hotel. I'm very concerned with our society and the fact that the first thing people come out of their mouths to say in a time like this is she should have chose her friends better. Not we need justice, not we need answers. You know, none of the things that people should be saying when a 19-year-old girl is found dead in a freezer of a hotel. Those are normal things that people should be asking. Not saying she should have chose her friends better. Or look at the way she's dressed in all of her pictures that have been posted. Or look at how they were all dressed. Were they there to have sex? And where were their parents? And we all know that the situation probably was not the best situation for a 19-year-old girl to be in a hotel party. We all get that. That's common knowledge. That's common sense. We got it. However, what should be happening is people questioning how she got there. Why did her friends not know what happened to her? How did they have her keys to her vehicle and her belongings but not know where she was? So you mean to tell me all of y'all are in a room and it's at least 10 of y'all in this room together drinking and partying, and don't none of y'all know or see her leave the room? None of y'all saw that. And then at 4:30, then you call the mother to tell her you don't know where she at? Exactly. So don't none of that come off as fishy to anybody. Right? They just, oh, just no big deal. Get out of here. Get out of here. Let something like that happen to my daughter. Let somebody call me at 4:30. I'm asking them girls questions. Well, why don't you know? If y'all are best friends, you should know where she's at. You should have been with her. She go to the bathroom, you go to the bathroom. She going down the hall to get ice, you going down the hall to get ice. And then you look at the live videos of what transpired. They all in the room drinking and smoking weed and recording it on live. So if y'all can sit up there and record on live what's going on, but none of y'all can record on live when she just mysteriously came up missing, right? Then when you read these comments and these articles talking about she was set up because her brother did something and the dudes wanted to get him back. So the way they get him back is by gang raping his sister and then killing her. That's the way you get somebody back. Not to do something directly to him or something that's, well, this is going to affect him regardless. But not doing something to him, but you gang rape her and then kill her. And you had her best friends do it. And you paid them to do it. And these broads sitting in the room watching her be gang raped and nothing, and nobody, just stone face, huh? The heifer sitting there in the glasses and just, I'm blown away by this. I am sickened to my stomach. I am disturbed on so many levels that nobody is as concerned with any of this stuff as they are. She should have chose her friends better. But this is the rape culture we live in. We egg this type of behavior on. We don't try to stop it because it happens a lot in the black community, more than it does other communities. But a lot of black people just tend to sweep it under the rug as it's a common occurrence. It just happens. she shouldn't have been wearing that. But that's all rape culture that says she shouldn't have been wearing it, or she brought it on herself. She put herself in that situation. Do you know how many times I've heard that? Oh, she shouldn't have put herself in that situation. Nobody asked to be raped. Nobody asked to be put in any situation that's going to cause them to get raped. Yes, people make mistakes that could cause them to be raped, but nobody asked for it. Nobody. And when people make comments like that, it pisses me off to no end. No end. Why? Because I am a victim of rape. Do you think I asked for that shit? Do you think I was wearing close to nothing? No, I was actually fully covered when it happened. I was actually with someone I trusted when it happened. But I put myself in that situation, I guess, by trusting somebody that I've known for a long time. But I put myself in that situation, right? Because I knew what was going to happen. Or what about the people who were just walking home? Or, oh, they should have been walking with somebody. They should have had somebody with them. Oh, it's always this, should have did this, should have did that. Instead of, we need to do something to stop it from happening to people. Instead of doing that, instead of saying that, that's what we should do, right? Versus making the person who it happened to at fault for it happening to them, right? I cannot wrap my mind around how we can continue as a society to not try to change it as a society. See, the military has at least stepped up and tried to do things differently by implementing different ways that you can report it, even if you don't want it to go, but so that you can report it so you can get help, right? Why doesn't the civilian populace do that? At least do some type of reporting that you may not want the person to get arrested. You may not even know who the person is or whatever. But at least so you can get help. And I don't know, man. But for people's first comments to be like, shouldn't have been wearing that. Shouldn't have put themselves. Should have picked better friends. That shit needs to stop. What we need to be doing is figure out how to keep it from happening, especially to our young children. And I remember, I want to say it was a year or two ago, when a young man, teenager, raped a baby and said, oh, but she'll forget. She won't remember this, so it's okay. Did that baby ask for that? Was that baby not wearing clothes? Was that baby should have had better friends? Oh, no. The parents should have had somebody that they trusted around the baby, right? I want to say this was a sibling of this baby. Or a step-sibling or something along those lines. I don't remember exactly. But y'all gonna give me all those excuses for that baby who got raped? Okay. Like I said, we need to do something as a society to stop it from happening. Not blaming the victim, not making excuses for the people that did it, not helping the people who did it get off. None of these things. Like, find a way to stop this rape culture that we are enabling and keeping it going. Because that's what it is. I hope they find out what happened to this girl. And I hope the people who had something to do with it, whether it was setting her up to be there, whether it was the people who did it, anybody involved, I hope goes under the jail. Under the jail. Because it needs to be made a point that this needs to stop at some point. Sorry, I've been on my soapbox, but this is Real Talk with CC. I'm out.